Warning, this is all financial advice. You can invest in any way that will make you feel comfortable. This is just a full breakdown of the stock to help you invest into a company that will help you grow your portfolio for the long term. Thank you.
It's time to hone your skills. You'll certainly need it.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Kool-Aid Man 100X. Welcome to Black Money. How you guys doing? Black people, listen. We're going to be doing a full breakdown and overview of meta platforms. Layman terms, Facebook. Oh, this should be interesting. Let's break it down. So let's go into it. Let's see if we put it into a company we put out. Right now it's $566.98 a share, which is crazy. Actually more than it's crazy. See if we can actually give it dividends from Facebook. So does Facebook pay dividends? Yes, they do. They actually pay an annual fee of $2 per 10 cents a share. Dividend yield 37%, which is crazy work to actually pay it, but we're actually going to look a little bit more deeper into this. They actually do pay annually, so they do pay quarterly actually for a frequency. Actually, they do for the 7.64 ratio too as well, but a 2.44% growth in dividends, which is crazy work, by the way. As you can see here, for each year that they actually pay every 6 months, so they do pretty good. They actually pay 50 cents. So don't look at the first decimal. The second number is always behind the decimal, which is cents you're actually going to get. So he actually pays 50 to 50 cents a share, which is could be higher, but for $566.98 a share, you only paying 52 cents quarterly. Kind of weird. Just saying. So let's look at the charts. I always go over my 6 months, 1 year, 5 years, or max, depending on how I explain the charts. So stay with me. So we're going to go into the 6 months. He actually had a peak of 738 a share. How in the world did y'all let Facebook get this high? And they can't even protect y'all Facebook pages. 738 a share. We're going to come back to that. With 60 million in volume, which is crazy. The second one, they took a dip. 572. Crazy work. Took a dip. 611. I don't even consider that a dip. 635. Crazy work. Here, 597. This is a site to get people together. Oh. Ooh, Lord. This is Facebook. Let's look into the year. The year still in the red. 773 took a dip here. 666 weird. 738 took a real dip here. 572 they still don't really hit. 611 still don't see. Let's look at 5 years. That actually was in the green within the 5 years. 277. 130. It was at 113. They actually took the hit over here for 475 and took that peak what I just said earlier. That 700 or something. That's a lot, bro. With the max, they actually took the hit. Actually went up that percent. When I actually put them at $566.98. Imagine buying Facebook when it was $23. Boy. Imagine. All right, let's jump under the hood and look into the financials and the cash flow of things here. So let's look into it. The net income is $26.77 billion. Ooh, boy. I thought what's the name was big, but this is actually consistent. They actually was growing. Crazy work. Operations. That's crazy. They actually got their cash for operations, which is 32. Took a hit, but Mark Zuckerberg always invests back into Facebook. If it wasn't for Facebook, wouldn't Facebook be Facebook? So yeah. He put bread into Facebook. I really can't knock him for that as well. Never seen a person actually invest in a company like that. Cash from investing. Yeah, he put it right back into Facebook. 33.68. That's what I'm saying. He put it back into Facebook. Of course, he's gonna be in the negative. He ain't investing in nothing else but Facebook. The infrastructure and everything. When it went down, shoot, that junk went right back up. See what I'm saying? So Facebook is really his just pride and joy. That ain't no big deal at all. Let's look into it. The cash for financing. Ooh, boy. and a negative 65 billion. Of course, you're gonna finance Facebook, that's pretty, data centers and stuff like that. Free cash flow 10.55 billion and 10.90 billion in love and cash, which is very good, by the way. But the unleveraged cash is crazy. He's still racking in $1 billion regardless. So the money he spent, the money he gonna grow in, which is crazy. Imagine having that much money on hand. Pretty deep. So let's jump into the balance sheet. This is where we get to the nitty gritty of things and we understand the finance of a company. So let's look into the inventory. He has no inventory. Prepaid expenses, which is very good. The prepaid expenses. Oh, the current assets. Well, he invested in Facebook, so his assets gonna match his current. The prepaid expenses, this is where the money gets. So he racks up around 9.30 billion in expenses, but the current expenses 31.12 billion. So yeah, he putting everything into Facebook, basically. That's how Facebook is higher than Tesla, which is crazy. But it's a network, so he can run ads like it's nothing, and he got his own ad service to run through Facebook. So take that into account too as well. Total assets. It's crazy work too. You got 395.2 billion. This is his. Yo, what's up, guys? This your boy Kool-Aid Man 100X. I want you to hit the link in the description below for my zero investment books. We have a quick sale going on for $7. Link will be in the description below or in the comments below as well, so you can get a chance to get the $7 deal and other things that you want to learn how to invest and take your investing to the next level. So I hope y'all enjoy. I'm gonna catch you guys there. Valuation for Facebook. So there's no selling to Facebook, so his assets is Facebook. So you got to take that into account as well. So let's look at the earnings. I already know you're making bread. I can imagine. Oh my God. Oh no. What's the name was higher? He in the 56. Kind of crazy, but this is 56 billion. So yeah, he been crushing in billions like a oof, boy. Yeah. Mark Zuckerberg, boy, at that. Oof. If you work there, you have no problem. You get a job at Facebook, you set. Like, keep your job. Just stay there, bro. Just don't even look at it as, oh, I hate my. No, just get your money, bro. Get your money. That's all. All right. Let's look at the perplexity of this. The bullish and the unbullish of things. The bearish. A dramatic cap X-rays for 115 to 135 billion to one. Yeah, a single quarter. Yeah, he is investing. Rather than investors to see the unclear return timeline, the stock is 8.7 permanent drop, 28% decline from the 52-week high, reflection of deep uncertainty where the AI infrastructure built out would never. Yeah, that AI stuff is really jacking Facebook up. Like, he should just kept it the way it is. He's still racking money. Now people is getting hacked and not even being hacked, and people getting, a whole bunch of stuff happening since he implemented this AI to everybody's profile. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can make money on Facebook, but is your security safe? That's the only problem. You ain't got nowhere to call. At least YouTube, you can, fight it. But if you just keep it concise with just YouTube, man, stay with YouTube. I hate to say that, but if you're making content on Facebook, ain't no guarantee. Because I heard one girl that I watch on Facebook, they holding $15,000 from her because they saying her admin is not a part of her account. And they've been holding her money for the longest. So I'm like, I mean, what do you expect? You know what I'm saying? What are you expecting? They don't have any security. They implement this AI, and it's so much backstory about Facebook. You're working with the FBI. It's all giving people on privacy. You see what happened to the WhatsApp that nobody even talk about. Whatever happened, like ever since that infiltration of people saying it was taking people data and nice into their phones, boy, WhatsApp just went down to crap, didn't it? We ain't heard nothing about it. He didn't even promote it. When the last time you heard about WhatsApp? Think about it. I'll wait. We ain't heard nothing about it. So we're looking at the bullets. Meta, 125 billion. So you get forecasted signal and infrastructure that will compound through the AI power advertising. Yeah. See, WhatsApp monetization. See what I'm saying? He's going to put that's what happened on WhatsApp. I said, who was talking about it? No, he didn't even make commercials about it. Remember, he had WhatsApp pumping, bro. He had WhatsApp. Hearing nothing about it. He just put ads through that boy. He made an AI to create ads, to promote ads through the app that people use, and emerging subscription tiers. He got that from Elon Musk. Charging subscription to be on the site, but that's going to kill it. that, man, charge $4 or $5 to be that, man, they ain't gonna do nothing. If you ain't growing by yourself, you ain't doing it organically. Nothing. Company is at 40% eBay and the margin at 33% revenue showed the core engine remains healthy and absorbs and the spend. So Facebook will be Facebook. If he just stopped being other stuff, just be you. Like, the core of Facebook, if you ever saw the movie Social Network, you see how Facebook was built. But the overall core of Facebook is getting people you don't know, family, friends, all that stuff. If he would have just kept that, and this is what I hate about people that create an invention, but never think about, okay, if I keep it the way I want to be. And I thought this was so concerning to me. And I was very shocked by this too, is OnlyFans. OnlyFans never switched they never switched their structure, but he was making billions. Like, this man never stepped in an interview. That's crazy. He owned OnlyFans, but never made an interview about, his earnings and stuff like that. But if you look at the infrastructure he had OnlyFans makeup off with women, and the guys that was infiltrating OnlyFans, and it's kind of crazy because that's why he couldn't take OnlyFans IPO. He couldn't do it. That's why I said if OnlyFans was ever to go IPO, boy, he'll blow Facebook and everything out the water with a subscription service, because it was a subscription service based, but the infrastructure of OnlyFans is what made it popular. It never changed. You might get I can do this, but the infrastructure was monetization. He never changed what he did with OnlyFans. You never see no updates. Oh, we got new this now. He never did it. I think the only thing he could have pushed OnlyFans to be was to take it broader as far as the mobility. That's what I think OnlyFans would have just crushed it. If OnlyFans would have came out with a mobile app that has but it would have cost him a lot more money. It would have cost him some money. I think the website were cheaper for him because everybody can get on their phone web. But if he had a quick mobile app where they can just click, click, boom, boom, bam, you get what you need. There you go. OnlyFans would have been, these mobile apps is what everybody see, everybody watches quickly. They get that attention span quickly. You know what I'm saying? So, and Facebook is doing the same thing. Got the mobile app, got the website, different countries, infrastructure. I just wish he just would have kept it the same with it. What was the core of Facebook? He lost the core of Facebook and turned it into literally a bunny pit, basically. So you got these people making money, but you have no infrastructure around these people being creative. He's trying to compete with YouTube, but he can't because the infrastructure he doesn't, at least YouTube has such of an infrastructure. You can get in contact with people. You can talk to people about certain things. Even if you're not partnered, you still can, get help from people. And it's a searchable engine. That's another thing too. Facebook is not a searchable engine. It's a social site. I think that's where people misconstrued Facebook. Facebook is not a search engine. It's a sociable site. It's a site where you meet people, dating, all that other stuff. That's what Facebook is. It's not supposed to be for making videos. Not supposed to be for live streaming. You see, okay, who live streamed to Facebook? I'll wait. You see where I'm. If you're sitting there listening to, you see where I'm going. So there you go. That is my whole rant about Facebook. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I love that part. So let's look at the consensus of Facebook too here as well. They actually consider it a moderate buy. I figured that. A strong buy, 38% analysts, hold, 90 sell, 1. So yeah, of course they're gonna consider it a strong buy. But you think you're going to buy that stock at $560? $66.98. Let's say if we want to buy 50 shares, 50 shares of it. So it's 500, 566, 98. Always take the share price and times it how many shares you want to buy. Let's say if you want to buy 30 shares, you times that by the shares. That's how I do it. And that's how you figure out the main amount of how much you got to buy for all those shares. So let's say if you want to buy 50 shares, so you do 566.98 times 50 shares, that'll take you up to $28,000. So imagine that drop 50%. Good luck with that. I wouldn't take a risk like that solely investing into Facebook. I do recommend investing into a index fund or a ETF. That'll definitely help you out with that. And in case the stock drops down, you'll have another stock to actually back up the slack for that stock to be dropped. Index funds the same way. Also, they do have a weekly stock for Facebook that you can invest into that you can get paid weekly. You might take a risk with that there. That way you don't have to worry about losing the stock, but you'll also have some type of investment in cash to reimburse yourself. So it'll be a lower price. But I'm gonna get into that in the future. I'm gonna be going over weekly stocks too as well. So y'all can get an adjustments on how much money you can actually make with those things. So it's very easy. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed. This is all financial advice to let you guys know. If you want to invest in Facebook, that is totally up to you. I'm just here to help you understand what you about to get into. Y'all use that at the end of everything. Yeah. I'm trying to help you to get into something you need to be learning about. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one.